India has a coastline of 8,129 kilometers and the seafood industry is by and large export-oriented. A good number of seafood processing industries are engaged in processing fish and fishery products for exports. Indian seafoods are exported to more than 90 countries, including the USA, EU and Japan, that have stringent quality standards. Around 378 seafood processing plants are engaged in processing the marine products for export, including 186 seafood processing establishments conforming to EU norms. The industries are scattered in major coastal states, that is, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Odisha, Karnataka and West Bengal. Pristine blue waters of the Indian Ocean contain a treasure trove of sea wealth. Indian seafoods are more popular in the Western countries. The seafood in India is safer as the ocean is free from pollutants that are harmful to human beings and hence it has a good demand in international markets. Marine products are exported in large quantities to EU, USA and Japan. Over the years, India's exports have been increasing and have now reached $1.8 billion. Food safety and quality are the main thrust, and hazard analysis and critical control point HACCP of the Food Safety Management System has become mandatory for processing for export to the US and EU. And this has been endorsed by other importing countries as well, including Japan. All seafood processing establishments in India have adopted HACCP concept for processing of marine products. Quality control and inspection of the exports of seafood products from the country are governed by rules under Export Quality Control and Inspection Act 1963, Government of India. These rules stipulate standards to be complied for processing and export of specific items, and also about landing centers, fishing vessels, discourage excessive use of drugs, and prohibit banned antibiotics, etc. in farmed shrimps. Hazards associated with the processing plant environment are taken care of by the prerequisite programs like Good Manufacturing Practice (GMP) and Sanitation Standards Operating Procedures (SSOP). As the exports are intricately dependent on the quality standards to be maintained at all stages, right from the catch through processing and packaging, storage and distribution, adequate stress is given to ensure proper quality norms are maintained in and around the processing plants. Adequate care is given to ensure the flow of process in a unidirectional mode. The temperature is maintained throughout the processes as per the standards. The workers in these factories are provided with all basic facilities and are adequately trained to perform their duties in the most hygienic manner. The Marine Products Export Development Authority, MPEDA, a nodal agency under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, has identified new market opportunities, joint ventures in deep sea fishing, aquaculture and in the production and export of value-added seafood. The authority is also dedicated to implement quality assurance programs at all levels and ensure that only quality seafoods are exported. It acts as a regulatory body and stipulates standards for processing plants, cold storages, fishing vessels and other chilled fish handling facilities. In its endeavour to strengthen the Indian seafood industry and set standards in the global scenario, the authorities work closely with other research and scientific organizations like Central Institute of Fisheries Technology, CIFT, Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute, CMFRI, State Fisheries Departments, Export Inspection Council, etc. It conducts periodic checking of the processes to ensure quality at all stages. HACCP is mandatory for processing firms. Only products that are cleared by the competent authorities through different testing parameters are exported. Apart from this, 3 full-fledged state-of-the-art labs in Kochi, Nellore and Bhimavaram, which are certified by ISO 9001-2000 from DNV Netherlands and ISO IEC 17025-2005 from the National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories, NABL, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, ensure that products exported by the Indian seafood industry meet the international standards. Regular monitoring programs for environmental contaminants like organochlorine, pesticide and heavy metals in seafoods, veterinary drug residues like chloramphenicol, nitrofuran, etc. in aquaculture products are also taken up. The trace levels of antibiotics are also tested at 8 other sophisticated quality testing centers with trained and skilled technical personnel and state-of-the-art equipments placed at major production centers. Assistance is provided for quality upgradation to seafood processing plants. Under the National Residue Control Plan (NCRP), monitoring of shrimps and fishes for residues of a number of banned chemicals in farmed shrimps is carried out in accordance with EU and other importing countries' directives. The organizational network today spans across the entire coastal belt and renders professionalized service to the seafood industry in India, especially in the field of quality control. Also, assistance for seafood processors is provided for setting up of in-house laboratories, establishing captive and independent pre-processing centers, and for purchase of quick testing kits for antibiotics, etc. HACCP has revolutionized the hygiene and has helped to curtail opportunities for microbiological hazards. Today, Indian fishing and fish processing industries are high-tech and comparable to the best in the world, and Indian seafoods are the most preferred item in the menu of seafood lovers all over the world. The seafood industry in India is geared enough to produce quality seafoods, and the Mpeda is fully committed to continually improving the effectiveness of the quality management system with a view to promoting export of quality marine products.